Children's all money up in here.
Oh, fucking things.
Here all day.
What did you do?
It all started working on a series in my dad's shed. I followed my dreams and joined the Marines, serving in Afghanistan. Defenders were always part of me. So here we are, building custom machines with my awesome team in Shropshire. We are Mahker.
Do they work?
Are you going to stack them?
I don't think this is for that. Nick, this is wheels. Are you on drugs? Get a camera, we need to video this.
Hi guys, I'm Dave and welcome to Mahker. Unsure what episode this is because they're all getting filmed at all different stages, but bear with me. Today I'm going to show you what we've been up to over the last couple of weeks, and we've got some very interesting builds going down. So if you want to come inside and see what we've been up to. So what we have here is Project Ninja. Project Ninja came to us in a bit of a tatty state. It wasn't a bad truck, but it did have the side of the gearbox blown out of it from the previous episodes. God, where do I start? So this whole truck has been pulled apart. We galvanised the new bulkhead that we sourced. Everything has been back to bare steel, etch primed, single, you name it, every single panel has been gone through, repainted, prepared, polished by an inch of its depth and put back together. And Phil, who owns this car, wanted it to be tough. He wanted it to be, you know, look in its home in Cheshire and look, you know, in its right place. So if you want to take a look inside, today we've been fitting the internal roll cage. So safety is paramount to me, and a lot of you have questioned this on previous videos about why don't I push people into cages? And in fact, I actually do push people into cages, but the fact is, some of the guys are of the large variety, some tall, some chunky, and you know what? We can't all fit in, but this cage is fantastic. The seat can go all the way back, it can go back on its rails, and you know what? If I can fit in there and I'm 6'4", and I'm a pretty big guy, anybody can. So what we've done here is we've given the customer a lovely safety feature that this car is going to be packing about 400 horsepower, and I know that he's going to be safe along with his children when he decides to put his foot down. So there's a few other features on this car. We've gone with some nice rear steps here. These are actually from Whitbread, and they've been powder coated, they've been treated, and underneath there is galvanised. So no matter if these chips, scratch, anything, they're not going to rush through, hopefully. Most of you will recognise this wheel carrier. This is one of Chris's from ORE, Oak Ridge Engineering. Chris is a very good friend of mine, and we love supporting British businesses and making each other grow, because that's what I'm all about. At the end of the day, if we're not growing, neither are they. So if you want to come around here, you'll notice the 3-inch exhaust system, so that is turbo back. There's a nice valve in there so we can go for the naughty little adolescent moment if required. We're going to show you some running videos hopefully next week. We need to get Glenn down here and do a bit of tuning because this is running some really big injectors at the moment. We've got a bit of diesel knock going on because they are banging that much fuel in there, they need to be tamed down slightly. So if you see in here, we've got a very nice leather dash. That's also been featured on some earlier episodes, but this is it fitted. And for those of you that see in the center there, we've always struggled where to put an 8-inch sub. But guess what? We found somewhere. Underneath there is actually an aluminium enclosure that is based around the right size that sub needs to create the ultimate punch. So what we fitted on this car, this is actually a 4-point roll cage. So this roll cage comes down here. Inside the wing, there's a brace that runs alongside the bulkhead. It's bolted in 4 places of the bulkhead, and it's bolted onto an M12 bolt that runs through the center outrigger. So there's an outrigger either side. So this cage is bolted here, over there. It's got a brace here. It's got a top brace here. Along the top here, it goes through the body. Inside the body, there's a brace. The brace runs down the inside, as you saw a moment ago. It runs down behind the driver's seat and down to the outrigger behind. And then there's an outrigger that runs across the chassis. This is actually a safety devices cage. This is not one we produce in-house, but because things are off the shelf, they're ready-made, and you know what? They're good products, so we like supporting those guys as well. So this build here will end its life in America. So it started life here in the UK, probably on the production line at Solihull, and now it's came back to me to give it a reborn life. And this car we're building for our goods friends down south. I'm not going to mention their names because they don't seem to mention me, but here we go. This engine has been rebuilt in here by my father and our local machine shop. They shut the bottom ends for me and we do the rest. What you see here, this is a Winchester gears. This has been a fully dressed gearbox from them guys. Fantastic job as always, so thanks to Tom and his guys. And the chassis, if you remember the earlier episode, this chassis was in a very bad way, so there was holes where I could literally fit my fist through. But anyway, fully reworked it. Beautiful stainless steel exhaust system with a nice silencer to get rid of the rasp. Galvanized components everywhere that we can possibly get them. We want this car to last, and especially in America, they haven't got the salt that we've got, so this really is going to last a very long time. But if you want a restoration and you want it done properly, and you want it for the USA, don't be afraid to get in touch, guys. This is engine number 001. We're on number 10 now, so if you want one, don't be afraid to get in touch. So this is a fully reworked 200 TDI with some nice little upgrades. Hybrid turbo, so we're getting a little bit more air in there. We've gone for some bigger injectors, a bit more punch. We've opened this fuel pump up a little bit to give it a bit more waft, you know, to give the customer a bit more cruising on the highway. There's lots we can do, guys, but here you have it. This is a fully restored example. Jesus. You know what's going to happen now.
Oh, we won. Hold your ears.
Yeah, hold your ears.
Hang on.
That's not ragging it.
Go and lock it in a car somewhere. far, far away.
So guys, thanks for watching this episode. Sorry I've not been in it much. I've been so busy today, meeting clients and finishing jobs. But I want to say thank you so much for the love and thank you for the comments. Please keep them coming. Don't forget to go below and subscribe, guys, because I need to get this channel up there and making some money to help me buy the lads more beer, basically. So thanks again. Make sure you tune in next time. Don't forget to subscribe, share, tell your friends, and bring your truck here. Thank you. Bye-bye. That'll do.